So, I know we're all getting super hyped for the long-awaited debut of Escoffier and the next Raiden rerun. These are two of the most anticipated characters in Genshin right now. One's a brand new Cryo polearm user from Fontaine with a super unique support kit, and the other is, well, the Electro Archon herself. But as we all start planning our pulls and making hard decisions on where to spend or save our Primogems, there's one big question that keeps coming up. How many Primogems can we actually save until they finally arrive? In this video, we're going to break everything down and calculate exactly how many Primogems you can realistically gather between now and the beginning of version 5.6. We'll assume the worst-case scenario and plan as if both Escoffier and Raiden come in Phase 1 of the update. If Raiden ends up dropping in Phase 2 instead, well, that's great news for you, because that means you'll have even more time to stack your Primogems. But for this video, we'll plan for them coming in Phase 1 and see just how far we can go. We've got 31 days left until version 5.6 begins, and that gives us a decent window to rack up quite a few pulls if we play smart, don't miss out on events, and take advantage of all possible Primogem sources. Let's start off with the easiest and most consistent source, daily commissions. If you log in and complete your commissions every day between now and the launch of version 5.6, you'll end up with a total of 1,860 Primogems. Next up, if you haven't completed the new quests added in version 5.5 yet, you can still earn an additional 320 Primogems from them. Same goes for achievements. Cryo added a handful of new achievements, and version 5.5 brought in quite a few. If you haven't claimed any of them yet, you can get 475 Primogems just by clearing them out. Now let's move on to the Spiral Abyss. There's one reset between now and the launch of version 5.6, and that means you have the chance to earn 800 Primogems, assuming you can clear the final floors and grab all the stars. If you're confident in your teams, this is one of the best sources of Primogems, and it always refreshes in the middle of the month. So definitely don't skip it. The Imaginarium Theater also gets a reset before the next update. That's another 800 Primogems up for grabs. Exploration is another big one, especially with the new area introduced in version 5.5. If you haven't explored the area at all, there are a ton of Primogems waiting for you just from opening chests, completing puzzles, and unlocking teleport waypoints. This new zone holds about 1,570 Primogems, assuming you're starting from scratch. And with every new area comes more sigils. And if you didn't collect that many yet, you'll be getting Pyro sigils worth 600 Primogems if you offer them to the Tablet of Tana. Let's not forget about the trial challenges. Each new character trial gives you 20 Primogems, and right now, if you haven't completed the trials for Barisa and Xianyun yet, that's 40. Then in around 10 days, we'll get access to the second half of version 5.5, and with it, 2 new trials, Venti and Xylonin. That's another 40, making the total 80 Primogems just from clicking through some short battles. Don't skip these. There's also Paymon's shop. With the reset that happens before 5.6, you'll be able to use your Stardust to buy 5 intertwined fates. That's equivalent to 800 Primogems. So make sure you don't let that reset go to waste. Now let's look at events, because we've got quite a few lined up before the next version. Starting with the Unlimited Fighting Championship event, which runs from April 7th to April 21st. This combat-focused event is expected to reward 420 Primogems. Following that, we have the Quirky Quaking Arena event from April 21st to May 2nd, also giving another 420. And finally, there's the Rhythm Ball Medley event, running from April 20th to May 6th, which again is worth 420 Primogems. That's a total of 1,260 from these 3 events alone. And who knows, maybe we'll get a surprise redemption code before version 5.6 starts. These usually give around 60 Primogems. If that happens, I'll be sure to post it here on my channel right away, so be sure to subscribe if you don't want to miss it. Every little bit helps, especially when you're aiming for a specific 5-star character. Now let's add everything up. If you take full advantage of all these sources, including exploration and unclaimed content from version 5.5, The total number of Primogems you can save from now until version 5.6 starts is a whopping 8,625 Primogems. That's equal to about 54 pulls if you're fully free to play. Not bad, right? But if you also purchase the Welkin Moon, you'll get 90 Primogems per day. So over the next 31 days we're talking about, that's another 2,790 Primogems, bringing your total up to 11,415. That's enough for about 71 pulls. And remember, this is just what you can earn before version 5.6 begins. Once the version goes live, there will be even more Primogem sources from new events, story quests, achievements, and more Abyss and Theater reset. So you'll definitely have more chances to earn and pull even after the patch starts. I'll cover those calculations in a separate video closer to launch. So now that you know exactly how many Primogems you can save before 5.6 drops, the big question is, what are you going to do with them? Are you planning to pull for Escoffier? Are you holding out for Raiden? Or are you skipping both and waiting for another upcoming character like Skirk? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any future Primogem guides. Thanks for watching, and good luck with your savings!